So I will be showcasing my town in this video, and everything was made on Unity. Some of the assets you'll be seeing were not made by me. These were made by stuff you can find on the Unity Asset Store. All of it was for free. Some of the models you'll see were they're from Mixamo, which is a is a platform where you get free models and animations as well if you want to include in some animations to either Unity or Unreal Engine. So this is just a base prototype of demonstrating my town at the moment. I didn't want to go too much into it. I might have done that, which is why it took me about possibly at least I want to say like 5 days in total into making this town. Um, Basically, like to sum up what it is, it's meant to be a medieval town, fantasy medieval town. Basically, the main character the player controls is a knight who, or more of a paladin who's out helping out with other soldiers or other knights, other protectors around the town, just protecting the civilians inside the town, making sure nothing bad happens to them. Stop anyone that's attempting to barge in and harm the citizens. That was mentioned in the document I typed, going over what I wanted to do with this map or with this project, and I thought that might have been too much. That would have taken me even longer. So I did like a little quest that would be simple to do, and just to it's meant to show like what kind of role the character has, really, just to show like that they care for their civilians, that they want to make sure that everyone's protected. So that is the basis of what this project is, or what the sound is about. So I'm gonna hit play to demonstrate how it looks like. So just gonna takes a few minutes because due to the fact that there's like a lot of assets outside of the town. I remember there was about, at least, I kid you not, almost 2,000 empty objects that were used to compile, or not compile, but gather some of the grass that I used. And I thought that was too much, so I had to dial it down to like just probably almost 200, which is quite a lot. But like I didn't want it to spread it around too much, because I would have messed up the project. So here's the main character. He just walked out of his house. He lives in a small town. The town was originally where each ground, each slab was originally 10 by 10, but after presenting this to some of my friends or some of my classmates, they were like, yeah, this is too big, you want to dial it down a bit. So that's what I did. I kind of reused some of the same houses because it's just meant to stick to the medieval theme. So yeah. So currently this is how the town looks like at the moment. It's surrounded by giant walls, just to keep the town safe. We have a fellow NPC over here. We go to him. He says Jan. Hey Fours, that's the name of the main character. He's just telling me to don't go fooling around or he'll knock some sense into me. And the character is like immediately, yes sir. He doesn't want to upset the old man. He's kind of hungry at the moment. So currently right now it's morning for everybody. He's also hungry as well. This is a scared NPC. As you can tell, he's quite afraid. He's stuttering in his when he's speaking to him. And us as the player or the character, we're ensuring them that we'll make sure to keep them safe. So we're gonna go over here. This is the base for where the main character, and the other soldiers and knights come. So we have this morning forest. There you go. It's got a little campfire to add some lighting, because some of the fire assets I found, not all of them were great, but they were quite useful. However, I only chose two specific ones that I thought could be helpful for this project. I chose a small one to help for the torches, and one I think it was said to be a medium-sized fire in the center. So yeah. So let's go talk to another one of the soldiers or one of the knights. Telling me oh, I guess I'm on patrol. Let's go talk to this person over here. So this person has kind of like a more important role, as they're childhood friends with the main character. They're good friends and all. They both work together. Let's go over here to the office. This is where the boss is at. It says morning. He doesn't want you fooling around. So basically, with the context of the conversation, basically this character has apparently wasn't doing their job right, and they were caught fooling around that ended up breaking their sword. Let's go to talk to him. Because as you can see, he's quite a hot shot. He's just proving to you that he's better than you. I don't know, based on appearance wise, you probably wouldn't want to mess with him. So let's move over here to the shop area. As you can see, there's like quite a big chicken, or I think it's like a big turkey right there being cooked. There's some other NPCs, some shop owners, fellow customer. Here's the blacksmith. He's hoping that sword they made me is so durable. So the character relies on him to make weapons and all. As you can see, they made some shields, some swords. They got some of their tools right here. We're gonna go to her at the end, and I'll explain why. So let's talk to her. She's telling us to have a nice day. We're telling her too. Telling us have a nice day as well. I might change that soon, maybe. Here we go. So they're also they're a weapon store owner, and I guess they've heard of what I did. They're asking if I want a sword. I already got one. And here is a fellow potion owner, and just telling them that I think we're good on some potions. So now we're gonna move over to the last one, and the reason why is because this is like the one NPC that I used to make the quest. So let's go to them. They say, "Oh no, they don't see George. I hope he didn't run into the forest." So it's implying that the clue is about to get to the forest. So now we're gonna accept the quest, and now we have to find George. And she's asking if we found him. Of course, now we haven't. So let's go find him. The forest is not too big. If it was, it probably would have made the project even slower. As I mentioned before, there was like so much grass. I paced it around. It almost caused the game to like run really slow. So I had to dial it down on the assets around the forest. So we're just gonna look around. There's invisible barriers placed around just to indicate like where the player can specifically go to. So this is the only like spot, or like, so we're facing this way. We can only go towards the west. We can't really go to the east because there's not a lot going on. And so we're gonna go over here, and we notice a little mouse. This has to be George, and yep, we found him. So now we could go back to the baker to return her little friend. So let's see. We're almost there. I probably would have added more details to it, but this is quite a small town. I thought about possibly adding some watchtowers, but I think currently, like how it looks right now at the moment, it seems fine. So here we go. We're gonna confirm yes, we did, and we gave her George back. She's like saying thank you for finding him. So yeah. So this is currently my town. There is a secret, but I think I'm gonna let my friends or my classmates to figure that out, because obviously it's a secret after all. They're the ones who have to find it. Now it's not really like a big secret. It's just something I like to do. Sometimes add like a little secret into some of my projects, and that's clearly what I did. I'm not gonna show where it's at, but I can confirm. Yeah, I have a little secret. It's not too big, but it's just one for fun. So yeah, this is currently my town. Like I said, everything was used on the Unity Asset Store. And then the models right here were used on Mixamo. All of it for free. So if any of them catch your eye and you want to use them, you could definitely find them for free. Otherwise, so yeah. I hope you like the town. So yeah, have a nice day.